Okay. Hit the go live button. Let's see how long it takes to update on YouTube. Refreshing the page. Oh, warning. Okay, the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. Folks in chat, let me know if I'm coming through okay or not. Okay. Hey, so T-Op seems to be in chat. Okay, T-Op, can you hear the music? If so, that means the desktop audio is going through. Okay, let's wait for a couple more folks to come in. No music. Okay, that's bad. Let me figure out what's going on. Okay, desktop audio is going through. Let me boost it. Oh no, it looks like I'm gonna lose the stream. Let's not do that. Okay. Yeah, the music is supposed to be low. Okay, neat. So music is there, my voice is coming through. That's good. I'll boost desktop audio just a bit more. I don't want it too loud because like whenever we open an RPG Maker game, it just like blasts the volume. And I don't think that's necessarily the best listening environment. Okay, so I boosted that volume. I might be losing the laptop in a bit, but yeah, otherwise we should be good to go. So I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes, and then yeah, we'll jump in. T-Op, Isilla, thank you for coming. I have everybody's games downloaded slash ready to play on the browser. Let's give it 1 more minute and then I'll start the recording. I hope that doesn't hit the performance. If it does, let me know, right? And then we'll just depend on the VOD. We usually like to record a backup just in case. All of these songs are by Isaiah, by the way. This is from our BGM pack. I don't have access to Isaiah's like massive library of curated songs that dodge the copyright strike. So yeah, we'll just be using some of Isaiah's music for now. Alright. Let's give it like another minute and then we'll begin. Folks in chat, how are you feeling now that like the games have been out for about a week? You have gotten some feedback on them. Um, Hope the feelings good. Isilla mentions, yeah, I recognize that. Yeah, I was sort of wondering how people are feeling sort of after the jam. I know some people felt that their main project needs a lot of work now that they've done something cool for the jam. Other people feel that the jam game needs a lot of work, right? And I want to sort of hear you all out on that. Yeah, yeah. So Scylla says makes me want to actually join other jams. To be honest, it's been fun. Yeah, jams are their own sort of circuit of like the sort of game sphere, right? There are people that do jams like once every month, pretty much. There are people that also they don't do it professionally because like there are jams that have like pay rewards, right? But there are game teams that target those jams as a chance to develop a game, get a prize, right, and sort of market kind of through that. Um, Tiap says I learned a lot from the jam. All games are really impressive with the amount of time to develop them. Yeah, that's absolutely true. This was meant to be a learning opportunity. So if you felt that like you didn't get to do kind of everything you wanted to do, that's totally fine, right? Next time, right, like build on one top of what you've learned and kind of continue going. Asila says, one thing I realize is that if I gave away the art stuff to someone else with the writing, the game making itself is a breeze for me. Yeah, that's very true. You definitely found the benefits of working on a team. And I think you did a really good job of sort of compartmentalizing different pieces of work. Right? So, yeah, basically each person could work kind of at their own pace, and then you brought it all together at the end. And I think the result shows. Because, spoilers, Isila's team might have won first place. Okay, so I think it's just going to be Isila and Tiap for tonight. Totally fine. If folks want to catch the VOD, that's cool too. In that case, yeah, let me sort of crossfade away the music and sort of explain the night. So I'm going to start recording. Let me know if there is a performance hit on your end. Like if my voice is coming in choppy, that means that the recording and the stream are conflicting. In which case, I'll stop the recording and then we'll just do the stream and hope YouTube VOD like catches it. So Tiop says it opened my eyes to prioritizing what's most important for the game and to accept that things won't turn out the way you imagined them. Absolutely true. That's often a hard lesson to learn, but it's good to learn that on like a free jam project, right? It's less good to learn that on like a game like with a budget, right? And like you do multiple years, right? And then you realize that. There's an adage that's pretty useful in game development called fail faster, and that what that is trying to say is not like keep failing, rather to get to sort of a point where you're doing well or doing successfully, you gotta try a bunch of things out, right, and iterate faster, right? We believe in iteration a lot, right? And I think jams are sort of the embodiment of iteration in like a small kind of condensed time span. Cool. All right, so yeah, so I think a bunch of people are watching, but not in chat. That's totally fine. Thank you for watching. But yeah, let me sort of explain what we're doing here. So, congratulations on completing the Card Game Combat 2024 Jam. And we have gone through the process. We voted on the themes. We worked on the games. We voted on the games, and 5 games have come out on top. But stick around, right? So the way that the stream is going to go is we'll play through the top 5 games. we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, saving sort of the best for last. And then we'll do a bit of a break, and then we'll go into what's called the after show. So the after show, we're gonna keep the VOD recording of it, but I'm gonna stop the recording of it, because we plan to take the showcase and like cut it into like a reel. Victor, who does some video work for us, right, will probably be put up to that task. Okay, yeah. So folks in chat seem to be discussing, yeah, if the jam helps make some connections that help build into better teams, that'd be really cool. So enough delay. Let's sort of launch into it. So I'm gonna boot up the first of our games. So this won 5th place in the jam. Thank you everybody for voting. It was my game, called Candle Dark. So let me put that up in the background, and then I'm gonna turn off the image overlay. Let me know when you can see the title screen for Candle Dark. Hey, okay, it worked. Okay, so yeah, so this is Candle Dark. This is the game that I made. So some behind the scenes. Candle Dark was made in 2 days. Because Isaiah was supposed to work on the game for MythAtelier, but got very, very busy. Yeah, so I sort of rushed to like make a thing, and we submitted it pretty buggy. So some of the bugs have been ironed out, and I'm glad that enough folks tried it out and like found something kind of cool about it. So without further ado, let's launch into the game. So I'm gonna activate training memories just so that like folks have access to the tutorial information. But basically, Candle Dark puts you in the shoes of what's called a Sin Eater, in this sort of dark future where the supernatural has kind of taken over. You are sent into places with a lot of miasma that is harmful to humans, and you clear out the ghosts so that humans can sort of reclaim that real estate. And yeah, you're working for sort of a dark like corporation, like capitalism is sort of taken over, all that fun stuff. So we use this sort of dungeon RPG style like module. You'll see this in a lot of like very old games. I always liked this, and wanted to build one. And this is built with YP pictures. And when you're close to a ghost, you'll see that they pop up on the sensor array. Okay. And as we get closer, you'll hear that, and that means usually a ghost is within sort of 1 tile of you. Oh! So when you interact with the ghost, you go into what's called psychic combat, and this is the card game portion of it, where you, as a brain in the jar, use your memories to cleanse these ghosts. The ghosts have different moods, and you're trying to match the mood that they have, and if you don't, right, they kind of burst and like kind of backlash at you. So it's like a bomb defusal kind of game. So let's get into it. Pretty good hand. Let's take out this one. Okay. Once you're out of energy, you can't really play your cards. I'll get into what the modules do, but those are sort of optional actions that you have available in front of you. I'm glad that the atmosphere is sort of landing for some folks. That's something I really want to like work on. I realized while working on this project how sort of important sound design is to horror games. I know that's very obvious for a lot of folks, but that's something I definitely enjoyed working on and kind of want to continue making this kind of creepier if I can. Okay, so I'm gonna try a thing. I'm gonna guess that they're angry. And I was correct. All right. So when a ghost is alone, they become volatile. And this is generally good for us because that means any mood can work. The bad part, though, is that if we don't clear them in this turn, they will hit 100 and explode, right? And no matter what. So in order to do that, I'm going to use one of our modules, get a bunch of energy back. It cost me some health, but that's okay. And we successfully release them. Every time we clear sort of like a troop of ghosts, we get to add a card to our head, which is sort of your deck. We've got a couple options. Yeah, let's put this one. So that's the general gameplay loop of this one. Our boss is telling us, hey, don't get damaged out there, you're expensive. So we can use items to sort of heal ourselves, and then there's an item that we can use to sort of gain a sort of advantage on the ghosts. So I'll show off like one more battle, and then I think that's probably a good enough demo for Candledark. Game music a little bit lower. Let me do that in our OBS. Give me a second. How's that sounding for folks? Is the game still coming through? Alright, just waiting on chat for this before I initiate the next encounter. The game's so still unfortunately I disabled the menu, so outside of the title I have no way of accessing the game sound. Let me boost it then. 70. Are they still loud? Yeah, okay, so let's hop into a battle, and this time I can show off how the shock pulse works. So, it's not always with you being on the defensive on those. If you're close enough to them, holy shit, that was right there, alright. So you can use a shock pulse, and that can stun them, and that completely gets them to light up, right? And so if you walk into them, that initiates the fight, and they're already stunned. So you have these modules. These are sort of like one-time use options. And if this were to expand into like a bigger game, then we would give you the option to customize what your modules are. So I'm not seeing anything I like, so I'm gonna just redraw my hand. Hey, that's much better. There's some trade-offs. Let me know if it's too loud now. I can adjust the volume accordingly. So as you can see, that shock pulse gave us that extra turn, so they didn't get to build up their rounds. Yeah, and later on the goal is for you to have a lure module, so that like attracts all the ghosts towards you and then shock pulse them. And that's a pretty decent strategy for these low level ghosts. The goal is to maybe put in some higher level ones as well. Okay, so that one's gonna release. I don't know what that one is. All right, chat. Do we want to guess or do we want to pass? Okay, sounds fine. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. Let's guess. You are nervous. They were not nervous. They were sad. Oh no. Okay, they've turned volatile. Oh, that's bad. So if they hit 100, I can't interact with them. So I'm gonna pass, and they're gonna backlash. So either way, you cleared the fight, but you don't want to be taking too much damage. You're gonna run out of repair kits, not be able to finish the mission. Yep, this seems like a good memory. Okay. Yeah, and then your operator's like, hey, use the shock pulse when you're near ghosts. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna repair, and I think we're gonna call it for Candle Dark. There's more to the demo. There's a boss fight as well at the end. I had a lot of fun making that. So check it out. I want to continue working on this. So if any artists in the crew are interested, hit me up. As you can see, I don't have art skills. Right? I am just working off like this is using MV3D. It's using YP like picture buttons, right, and a couple other things. We're using encounter warning, by the way. The sensor is built with that. So I was very proud of the fact that I was able to incorporate a bunch of our plugins into the showcase. All right, enough shilling. Let's put the divider up, and then we're gonna play the next game on the list, which is Hummus's. At least that's what I call them. Hummus, if you're in chat, please correct me. Phantom Gears, which is a really cool game. Okay. Hummus, if you're in chat, so I did test out the standalone build, and that worked pretty well. Would you prefer if I did the full the embedded version? Mm-hmm. So Sola, that is what it is performance-wise on my end. Right, so I think unfortunately this is just a discrepancy that we're getting just based on different operating systems. I'm gonna work on that and see if I can get a capped frame rate for that game. Okay, so I'm gonna give Hummus, if they're watching, a chance to tell me whether to play the online build or the executable one. Both of them work. Their game Phantom Gears, which you should absolutely check out, is really unique. Let me catch up on chat. Mostly it's complaints about volume. That's completely fair. So Gelsia says, next you will have to implement some monster that say yippee in this game. I think that's a great idea, actually. Part of what builds the horror is sort of the absurdity. I think like if the ghost kept like just like scaring you, right, you get bored of it after a while. No, so like yeah, I mean it's an RPG Maker game, right? So like it shouldn't require you to have like, you know, like RTX like 4060, right, or something to run it. Okay, so in that case, I think Hummus is not in chat. Maybe they're gonna catch the VOD. Let's play the standalone build. So let me bring the volume down. Queue up their game. So this is Phantom Gears. This is number 4. And then once the barrier is down, we will begin. Let me check the volume. So Hummus has theirs on. Let's go to like 80% on each. Something that I really like about Hummus's game is that they just put the plugins used like directly on their game title page. It looks kind of stylistic. I like it a lot. A card game made under a week. Phantom Gears. Okay. With that, let's begin. So, Phantom Gears is a roguelike that incorporates dice elements, which I thought was really cool. So we get an option sort of right off the bat to do a thing. I'm just going to upgrade a stat, bump up my attack. We get an option to save the game. So I have a previous run on here that I cleared. Let's see if I'm able to clear this time. let's let the video catch up. So, the way Phantom Gears works, as far as I understand it, is that you have a couple enemies that are physical and a couple of them that are ghosts, right? So you have like, you have tech, right? And you have ghost. So ghost enemies can only be hit by ghost cards, whereas the tech enemies, I don't know if you can hit them with ghost cards and regular cards, but I've mostly been hitting them with the physical cards. Most attack cards have a dice roll as part of it. So let's see it in action. So I'm going to use Phantom Fist on this hollow head. Okay, so we rolled a 1 plus 3. That's a 4. Pretty nice. So the rest of my stuff can't really interact with the ghost, so I'm going to build up some block. And then take out the slicker. Nice, 11 damage. Okay, took a bit of damage. Okay, so I think this turn we're taking out the ghost probably. So let's do that. Cool. And this one is buffing, so I think I can take it out in one hit. Cool. And then once you're done with the battle, you get a choice of cards. There's about 20 to 21 cards, I think, that Hummus mentioned. So this one seems like a high risk, high reward kind of card, where you're doing damage to yourself. I usually like these kinds of cards, but I don't know if I like those odds. And then we have Baba Yaga, which removes 1d6 cards from your hand and adds a bunch of random ghost cards and gives you MP. That seems very appealing. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. Greed is good. Like Gordon Gecko. No. So I mean, like, this is just a standard draw card. I'm gonna try the fancier card. Okay. And then on top of that, we get a chance to heal. Go to the remove shop. Upgrade stat. I'm gonna upgrade the stat. So the ghost cards are mostly using magic instead of attack. Yeah, so Scylla mentions that you can state change them. We're going to run into this card called Ghost Tag, which can turn an enemy into a ghost. And then there's a similar one which can turn a enemy into a tech enemy. Okay, neat. Let's see how we do. We're getting 2d6 damage from them. So let's build at least 6 block. That means about 1 damage on average will go through. Okay. Doing pretty good against that ghost. Aha! Okay, so whenever the ghost is haunting, they're shuffling in these haunted cards. And that can get pretty bad. Okay. Let me see what I can do about Baba Yaga. So I'm gonna actually play out 2 cards. And then intentionally try to remove Haunted and Fist. Okay, selecting these cards. Aha! And I got another Baba Yaga, so I can keep going. Theoretically. And you know what? I will keep going. Okay, so we got the card Ghost Tag, we got Eternal Blade, we got Go Fetch, which plays the top card. There's like a Havoc there. Yeah, Tia, the dice mechanic I think is what makes this game really cool, because like after each card you play, it changes whether you're gonna like commit to your plan, right? And I think that aspect of it's really neat. So let me check the cards in my deck. Okay, there's another ghost card in there, so I'm gonna turn this enemy into a ghost. Okay. Right. Dealing some damage to this ghost. Oh, that's so cool. So if they have the ghost tag, they start doing ghost things instead of sort of regular attacks. Yeah. There's all these like clever little interactions that Hummus thought of. So let's try playing Go Fetch. I have like 4 cards in my deck. I wanted to play Eternal Blade if possible. Okay, I played a block. The fight's not going to last that much longer. So one problem of turning this into a ghost is that these fists, they are not going to do anything. So I'm going to use a draw potion. And use Phantom Form. Aha! We have won. Yeah, so I definitely think so. One thing that would be extremely cool would be because the enemies are rolling dice as well, so you get to see like the enemy's dice roll and then it assigns damage. That's something that Hummus was waiting for me to develop the tabletop dice plugin for. So I'm extremely interested now to like make it so we can see these two card plugins work with each other. So yeah, so we have Grave Hand Redemption, which is just it's just from the poster Shawshank Redemption. And then another Baba Yaga. I quite like how the Baba Yaga card works. But I already have one Baba Yaga, so I'm gonna use Redemption. So maybe like some of the things that Baba Yaga exiles I can get back. Alright, so we get sort of a choice through, there's a remove shop that uses the card shop plugin. I think that's pretty dope. So let's go ahead and remove one of our regular attacks. And let's remove one Phantom Fist. And let's remove one block. This will in no way backfire on me. Okay, so here we have two hollow heads. We have that tech enemy as well. So yeah, let's figure out how to defeat them. Folks in chat, let me know. We're pretty close to the end of the run. So do you want me to play it out, or do you want us to move on? That'll be entirely up to you. You're doing pretty well. Remove these. I might regret it in a bit. Oh, no regrets. Because I'm going to turn them into a ghost. Okay, I can add a ghost card to my hand, but I have no MP. And I don't have a refresh potion. So let's call it. Okay, we got some kind of buff. Okay, they'll deal double damage. That's not nice. Don't deal double damage. Okay, so now Go Fetch will play Phantom Fist. So let's have it do that. So that's a free Phantom Fist. And in that case, we have a bunch of cards in exile. We can get them back with Redemption. But I'm gonna go ahead and block. Okay, so chat is telling me to play it out. Yeah, I will. Okay, so we can play the top card. You play a Redemption to get another card out. Yeah, why not? Let's see how far this goes. I can use it to get a Baba Yaga to generate even more cards. Yeah, why not? Let the crazy train continue. Okay, so I'll use this Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga wants me to exile my entire hand. That sounds about right. And I got another Phantom Fist for it. And then, yeah, there's another Phantom Fist in my thing. So right now, I have 3 cards across my playables, right? So I got 1 Phantom Fist, 1 Ectoplasm, and 1 Go Fetch, which can exile another card. This is hilarious. All right. Okay, so we got a draw and a refresh potion. That'll be pretty useful. Okay, so we got Ghost Tag. It seems that our deck is leaning pretty heavy Ghost, so we may want that, or we may want Armor, because just having the block built up allows us to sort of survive kind of multiple rounds. I'm leaning towards Ghost Tag. I think we are like sort of fully committing to the Ghost archetype. In which case, I'm going to upgrade our magic to match. And I believe this is the last regular battle, and then the next battle will be the final one. Okay. So that's a ghost. And let's Baba Yaga. Nice. 3 Phantom forms, which are just free to play. They do screw you over in the long run, but like we are a rush deck, right? We're just looking to kind of play out our hand, and see how far we can take it. This is so dumb. Okay, Baba Yaga costs 1, so I can't redemption and play the Baba Yaga. There had to be some limits to prevent me from like one-turning this battle. Okay, so 6. I think if we just get like a Phantom Fist, we're good. So let's get that Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga will make me exile all 3 cards in my hand. Eternal Blade. Okay. Alright, so that's flat damage. There's just a card called Boo that deals 3 damage flat. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the next battle will probably be the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and add Boo. I quite like it. Okay. Wait, is the next battle not the last one? My bad. Yeah, let's Baba Yaga. I think we can get that ghost in the middle. And that one's taken out. Then I will ghost tag this one. And we're good. Because for the most part, they're just buffing themselves. Okay. Oh, just 2 HP. So close. Let's get a Baba Yaga back. And I think we can take that enemy out. I really don't want to remove that ghost tag, but we may not have a choice. Okay, this is a great hand. All of it's like very easily playable. The problem is that's not a ghost, so these phantom forms are not going to do a whole lot. Let's try it. Yeah, so it's 0 damage. So let's see if we can draw into a ghost tag. So I'm playing that for the card draw. Okay. Oh, we might be in a bad position here. We don't have a ghost tag and we just have ghost cards. We may have committed too much. So 3 cards to get rid of. Let's get rid of the that doesn't help. We might be in a bit of trouble, folks. Yeah. Probably a bad move getting rid of the ghost tag. This might be... We might just be stuck. Because, yeah, we can't deal that much damage, and the enemy is sort of a buffer enemy. Um, can't really figure out a way out of this. At least with our current deck. I think I might be soft locked. Okay, no, the enemy's finally dealing damage. Excellent. Okay. Well, there's unfortunately not a ton we can do about that. So we will wait and we will slowly die as that goes on. So this is the game. Please don't take my playthrough as the definitive path. I definitely overcommitted towards ghost cards over having a nice kind of balanced deck. But I did want to see like how crazy we could kind of get with it, and we did get pretty crazy up until the end. So yeah, this is Phantom Gears. Definitely check it out, and we will continue on with this parade. All right, give it a second for the banner to come up. Hey, the banner's up. Yeah, no. Tee up. You're absolutely right. GG indeed. That's the trick about deck building, right? You gotta have like enough ways to like keep the game state going. So good on. Phantom Gears. I think the dice mechanics are cool. It's very fast to play. And I think it was really well done because I think Hummus, this was their like first big card game combat project. So I think they did a pretty good job with it. Okay, next up we will be playing a non card game combat game, but a deck builder nonetheless. This is number 3, Ace of Space by Big Chunky Games. Let me load it up. How are folks in chat doing? Still there? Apologies for not being able to get to the final boss. Okay, yeah, folks still seem to be there. Okay, so in that case, hey, Vibrant Fervor, thank you for joining us. So this next game we're gonna play. Let me bring the banner down. Yeah, no, the game's fun. I really hope Hummus, if you're seeing the VOD, please develop this further. I know this is like your like dice D&D game that you want to sort of inflict on your friends. But like if you ever decide to like not make it a meme, I think it would be like a pretty good game. Okay, so next up we have Ace of Space by Big Chunky Games. This is made in Godot, which is another engine. Which is, by the way, in the jam totally allowed. Like, we care about making good card games, right? So please use whatever tools you need, right? And I think the 2 Godot games that we have in the top 5 are a good representation of like, hey, if you ever want to leave the RPG Maker space, maybe Godot is a good home. So let me just check the settings. Okay, the volume's in a pretty good spot. Enter full screen. Do I dare? No. I think we'll keep it windowed for now, just in case. Ace of Space, you get to pick a ship. Pretty similar to like a game like FTL. We get to pick the color as well. So I'm gonna pick like a nice. Let's go with this purple color looks nice. Your boxes have a death rattle, construct a drone. And pre-warmers, engines take 1 less turn to charge. Cool. We also have a deck. Each of the ships has a deck. And what's really cool about this game is that it combines two genres in a pretty fun way. The best way to explain it is to launch into the game proper. So this is it, my first day in command of Phoenix Ascendant. They say it's the flagship of hope. I'm not going to torture you with my bad voiceover. But yeah, we get a sort of starting bonus, pretty similar to what we've seen in a couple spots. So I'm going to add a card. Ooh, okay, that seems pretty cool. And like an ion beam. Let's get the production line. I think that sounds really good. Okay. You can see a sector map that sort of defines different like points that you can go to. So we're starting here, I believe, or here's where we want to get to. Okay. Where are we? Maybe here. Oh, okay. The sector map is just to like check out the sectors, right? Whereas I think we usually like start here. Oh no. Did I mess up? Folks in chat, let me know if you've played this game. Because like previously when I played it, like this was the starting point, and you would be able to sort of click on these nodes in order to kind of move. And it doesn't seem like you're able to do that anymore, which could be a problem. Yeah, it doesn't look like the sector map is working. That's fine. Luckily, they've sort of left us a debug mode. So let's try that. So I'm going to hit start battle and sort of show off what the battle system is sort of like, because I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, so we have a hand of cards that we're drawing from our deck. And what you can do is you can either play sort of like spells, right? Like sort of like weapons, right? So they do one-off effects. But the core part of this game is that you're actually constructing like ships that are fielded in this battle, and they're not like they're not like creatures in Magic or anything, right? Rather, the moment that they're summoned, they're sort of autonomous, right? So like it turns into a sort of like asteroids like mini game, which I thought was really cool. So I'm going to build a production line, and I hope it stays, and we're going to play it out. So the ships go over, and then once they go in range, they start fighting each other. These ships are attacking us. That's not good. So I'm going to build some fighters, so we can rally all the ships to one position. That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to build some drones, and I'm going to launch a box. Let's gain some shields as well. Okay. So some of my ships managed to go through, but we still have a lot of ships here to deal with. So what I'm going to do is use this cannon, and that actually hits an AOE. That lets me clear out that entire area, right? So that's a pretty good trade. And then I'm going to use my other things to build a cruiser and build some more drones. Yeah. So yeah, the battle proceeds like for a couple ticks, right? And then yeah, you're back to the card game. And this is really cool, right? Like I've seen like very few like games sort of like embrace this sort of style. It reminds me of like if you guys have ever played like Halo Wars a little bit. That had sort of a card game kind of mode in it. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I got one left. Do I build shields? I don't really need shields now. I think I need to take these out. These flower tanks could be some trouble. So I'm gonna deal some damage to that one. Man, the enemy is really overwhelming me. This could be some trouble. So let's put out cruiser, put out some fighters. I wonder what like formation sort of has to do with this. Okay, so a bunch of them have gathered up. That makes them sort of easy prey for my cannon. But these ones are going to stick around. That's slightly annoying. Let's build some drones. The fighters up top. I hope that helps. So I like that like one lone drone managed to like sneak all the way across and is heading for that ship. That's great. Okay, so it seems that these ships are sort of in danger. So I'm gonna fire this cannon and see if I can help them out. That should clear the path for them. And then I'm gonna, just build like fighters and cruisers because it seems that we have that row open. Yeah, so we're sneaking through some ships, right? So they're having to deal with that as well. But we need to start clearing this area. I really hope we find another cannon soon. So let's take that out. Put some more fighters. Yeah. Folks in chat, how are you feeling? It's a pretty difficult game, but I think that might just be because we sort of have a starter deck, right? And we're going up against like a pretty tough enemy. Once that like that node map system, like because like I remember it working, right? So you get the chance to like go around, get like other cards to add to your deck. And yeah, once this is fleshed out, I know that this will become like a pretty cool like FTL style experience. Okay, let's try to laser that one. Oop, I don't think I can select it. Let's get some ships out there. It's not looking too good for my ship, unfortunately. And we are dead. So yeah, your journey ends in silence of the dark abyss. As the stars fade, the galaxy is warped into nothingness. With your final breath, that should probably be final breath. You relive all of your achievements, and so yeah, that's Ace of Space. Yeah, sorry, Tiop. It seems I'm not too good at these games, but again, that's not an indictment on the quality of the games. I think this is really creative, right? When I see this, right, I'm like, man, I would love to do that within like CGC, right? So I think that's such a it's a sort of aspirational kind of like goal. So yeah, big chunky games. If you're watching the VOD, please continue to work on your game. This seems like a really cool concept, right? And just having some tutorialization, right? Having the node map working, all of that stuff, I think will really because there've been a lot of like games that have like tried to like do the FTL thing, right? And I think I've like largely kind of fallen short of that experience. So there's definitely like a hole in the market, right? Because I don't think Subset Games is gonna do FTL2 anytime soon, right? I think like anytime they do a game that's sort of like one and done, right? And they kind of put out like the best kind of stuff out there. So who knows? That might be Ace of Space in a couple of years. Yeah, so Gelsia says this game was not that hard the last time I played it. Totally fair, right? I think the debug battle may be like a little bit harder. What I noticed is that like they already had like ships summoned in on the other side, and I think that can definitely change the balance a little bit. So I'm gonna see if the barrier goes up. I hope I hit the right button. And we are going to go to our next game. Until then, please enjoy some tunes from Isaiah. One thing to explain, I should have done this up top. The reason I'm doing this solo stream is because Isaiah is currently dealing with Hurricane Milton. It passed through his area, knocked out power. So Isaiah will be back on Monday, but unfortunately he was not able to join us for this showcase. So wish him the best. He is alive. He's doing well. That's the best that we can hope for in this situation. Okay, yeah, looks like the banner's gone up. Okay, so our next game is going to be number 2. This was Squad Out, which is another Godot game made by, let me get them right, sRGB 192 and a couple other collaborators. This was actually a fairly nice team. So yeah, so we had K Mystery on game design, sRGB 192 on graphics, and then sRGB 192 once again on code, Glass C and Hun Game on code, and yeah, they worked with Godot for this one. It's power's just been knocked out, but like luckily they were not in an evacuation area or anything. So yeah, Isaiah should be fine. Right, he had to do like it was a bit of a rush. So we've had this happen a couple of weeks now where like we're trying to put out card summons that week. We like decide at the start of the week we're gonna put out card summons. Okay, let's merge our builds and everything, and then like something big happens that like completely derails us. So we do apologize. Isaiah will be back. Card summons will be out. Until then, let's continue to enjoy some games. So Squad Out, right? This is. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I think they go by Silva on the server. If you're in chat, please let me know what the right pronunciation is. This is another game made in Godot, and I think it's quite unique. It's quite cool. Okay, let's fade that out. And reveal the banner. Folks in chat, how are you hanging in? Are you hanging in there? Like, I hope the presentation's been, the showcase has been informative. Okay, so this is Squad Out. And yeah, we have this cool kind of ghost unicorn thing. We have a level selection. They actually have a little bit of a story in this game, so let's check it out. Oh, possess the robot dog. Okay, yeah, nice, nice mystery, right? A bit of sadness, right? So this is a game that allows you to kind of change out your deck and try the different levels with it. And I'll sort of explain the mechanics as we kind of get into it. So they give a pretty helpful little explainer. So on one hand you have the shape cards, and then on the other you have these shadow cards, right? And that's the way that they're representing the robots and ghosts kind of mechanic, right? And so you have to make these shapes within. You have to make the shadows fit within the shape in order to deal damage to these enemies. The enemies will deal damage once their cooldown goes down, but in order to draw cards, you have to sort of sacrifice the enemy's cooldown. So there's a nice kind of back and forth kind of with it. All right, this is 1 out of 3. I guess. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, let's launch in level 1 and see how it goes. Oh, that might be the wave number. Okay, so they don't start with any bombs, and every time they attack, they put a bomb on the plate. So yeah, let's put in some shadow. Let's save this for next round. We'll draw 2 shadow cards if cover a bomb. Return a random used ghost card to hand, and then draw a ghost card. Well, if I put this shadow, it's not gonna like fit, so I think we'll leave that for later. Fun fact, you can actually like shuffle these. That's super cool. We really want to like bring, like being able to like rifle shuffle, right? Like your hand. That would be really cool to have in CGC. Okay, so we managed to take out that enemy. This one has 15 health. So I think card draw is nice. Cool. We got some card draw. All use ghost cards return to draw. Maybe you want to use that later. Then let's try this card. That does about 6 damage. I think that's okay for now. So if I can get the things into these shapes, I think I get like an additional like bonus. So the enemy hasn't put any bombs. So I think let's try to do that. I guess it's the slash in the middle. Yeah, so that's gonna be a problem. So let's deal 5 damage, and then can we deal 4 damage to them? That's the important thing. I think we can. So we're gonna do this. Oh no, they put a bomb. Crap. We'll get there. Okay. So now this enemy is the final enemy. It's at 30. We have to draw, unfortunately. And that's going to let them attack us. Which is not very nice, but we'll manage. So let's try doing that. Okay. Dealt 6 damage to them. Notice I'm trying to like avoid the bombs because we don't have the things that let you defuse bombs quite yet. Okay, we got a card called Reload. I can put it here without hitting the bombs. Oh no, they added a bomb. Crap. Okay, so we just need to deal 11 damage to them. And we're down to 1 health. Oh, wow. Okay. So this doesn't trigger the bomb. And this diffuses bombs. We like to see it. And I think we did it. So we're doing 12 attack. They have 11 health. Boom. And we win. Yeah, that got pretty intense near the end. Cool. So, folks in chat, do you want me to try level 2? And if you want me to try level 2, do you want me to try it with a different deck? Because we got a couple more options. Can folks in chat hear me? Okay, yeah. T-Up says it would be nice. So let's try it out. So, very apologies, folks. I was talking the entire time, and the mic was off. Sorry. Can folks hear me now? Testing 1 2 3 testing. Hello. Once chat lets me know that I can be heard, we'll continue. Until then, please observe this mouse that is going around the screen in a circle. Okay, all right, we're back. Let's go. All right. So as I was saying, Gelsius, I've been trying to make the shapes on the side, but like, do they trigger when we do the attack? Okay, I see. All right, so in that case, yeah, we got about 6 damage rolling. So cover 2 if it covers a bomb. Can we get this to work? Might have to go out of the square a little bit. Okay, we got another card out of it. This is good enough for now. Okay, so we got 2 CD. What should we shoot for? So if I did this, if I did a 3x3 and it forms a square in the middle, does it actually do the square? Like, will this go to 3 CD when I attack? All right, waiting for chat. You know what? Let's experiment. Let's figure this out. Okay, so my hope is that I have a square, kind of in there. Well, it did attack me, but I don't know if like the 6 CD is because I fulfilled that. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. We're pretty close to taking this one out. Oh, it has to be exactly the same. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Okay, so I want to defuse this bomb. And the reason for that is I want to draw another card. Oh, this would be an amazing bomb defusal. Is there? So we can't fulfill any of these anymore. So I think we just take out all the bombs and attack. Probably a bit of overkill. Take a hit from this cat, and yeah, let's try to, maybe at the cross we need to heal a bunch of HP. So how are we going to build that cross? So the 3x3 is going to mess things up. The bless and the cross, they work out. I think that's intentional. But it only draws the card if we cover a bomb. Cure just heals us a bit of HP. Maybe that's just good as is. And maybe Cure and Wave can kind of work together. So let's try that. Can we get that shape to work? Like almost, right? Alright, I think we attack. Okay, we take a hit. There's 2 bombs out here. That's fine. It was tricky. It was real tricky. So compensate will draw 2 shadow cards, which we want. Card draw kind of keeps us alive. So I think we attack, clear that spot, and then we're looking to, is there a shape that we can make? Okay, I think we can do it. Check this out. So we do that, and then we do this. Hey, we got it. Finally figured it out. I'm sorry, I'm so dumb, y'all. Okay, yeah, and that delays the enemy as well. That's great. Love to see that. Okay, so let's defuse the bomb, take the emergency draw. So we're at 2. Let's draw 2 more shadow cards. I think we're not trying to get a shape anymore. We're just trying to get some card draw going. Okay. Do we have... So I think we can do a cross. I think a cross is possible with just these 3. So let's try it. What's the order in which we want to do it? So card draw always first. That helps. And then we do this. And then it's going to attack us, hopefully just for 1. Okay, so it hit us, but we healed. And we got the benefit immediately when we did the cross. Okay, take 14. Okay, destroy bombs, but lose 1 HP for each bomb destroyed. Blast. I don't want to lose HP, but I also want to win. Okay, so let's try this. Gonna lose 1 health. Okay, now they're gonna attack us, but it's not gonna take us a lot to kind of get back in here. Draw, and then cure. Hell yeah, we triggered two of these, and with 2 blesses we could actually like go for a cross as well. I'm just gonna do that to style on this enemy, because I feel so good about finally figuring out this game. It's not gonna be exact though. Maybe that. No, so long as it's in the square, it's good. Hell yeah. Okay. Yes. It took me 2 levels, but I finally got it. Thank you, Gelsius, so much. This is really cool, y'all. I definitely hope you try this out. This is such a unique take on like just deck, because it reminds me of stuff like Picross. I don't know if folks played Picross on the Nintendo DS. It's on a couple other like Nintendo handhelds. But it's sort of like mechanizing that in this really like kind of cool like pattern matching way. This is really impressive for like a 2-week jam game, because like not only are like the aesthetics kind of on point, the battles seem to be pretty well designed as well, but also there's just a variety of cards and different strategies. It's very cool. So excellent job, the team that worked on this. Yeah, again, I'm very sorry if I made a poor demonstration of the game. It just took me a while to kind of figure this game out. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Let me bring up the banner to the final game. At least for the showcase, we have an after show after the showcase where we're just gonna be sort of free playing people's games. But the game that was ranked number 1. In our little jam is Sanity Check, and that will be coming shortly after a small break. I'll be back in about 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. How's everyone in chat doing? Okay, Asila, still there? I know Asila and Now are both in chat, waiting for me to show off their game. All right, Tiap's also there. Cool. Let me fade out Isaiah's music, and yeah, cue up the final game of the showcase. This is probably where like the official stream ends, and then from this point we'll be doing the after show. But yeah, we're gonna try our best to play through Sanity Check. So Sanity Check is a game by Isila, Now, and Narrative Knickknacks, and yeah, it's made with CGC, and it's quite unlike anything we played so far. So I'm gonna launch it and lower the banner. These things are ready. Hello everyone, this is MythAtelier, and I'm playing Sanity. Okay, I can't do it. Alright, so bad MythAtelier impression aside, let's actually give Sanity Check its due. Alright, we got a case file in front of us. Confidential, survive, let go of a few, and trust what remains will carry you through. Oh, that rhymes. That's pretty good. It's only cheating if you get caught. Roll the dice even if it costs you, and if all else fails, you always got a smoke to clear your thoughts. No, please, not now. Stop. Just stop. Going down, Blair. What's the matter? I don't look like a ghost, do I? Okay, so yeah, this is the game. So we have a hand of 6 cards. We gotta pick 3 to discard, and depending on what we discard, we get to sort of increment this number. And we gotta beat this number, otherwise bad things will happen to us. To help us out, we got 2 tools. We got a box of 6 that helps improve our sanity, and we got a die that we can lose some sanity and get some extra points on. So without further ado, let's get into it. This atmosphere is pretty intense. It's 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards. Okay, so we got a 4, a 5, and a 2. So that's 11. Okay, I think we survived this round. So that's Justice, Star, and the Hangman. Nice, tarot cards. Chat, let me know if you want me to read out what's being said. I don't know if I want to ruin Narrative Knickknacks' writing with my voice, but maybe it'll help the presentation along. Okay, so we survived 1 round. We gotta beat a 10. Okay, so Scylla says after the discard they should play. Okay, no need to read out. Alright, Scylla, I think that's totally fair. we got a 4, a 2, and a 6. I'm doing pretty well so far. And a 12. I wonder what's going on there. Okay, so I went from the side. That did pretty well. We gotta beat an 8. How hard can that be? So I'll go from this side. Alright, we are doing swimming. So I noticed that they have a card for Blair S, but they also called us Blair. I wonder what's going on with that. We got beat 11. Let me choose some 3 cards. And we beat 11. Doing pretty good. Yeah, the star, the world, they're coming in clutch. Death, though, not so much. Oh, the 4th floor. That's suspicious. I thought they were intractables if I clicked on their eyes. Let's go here, here, here. Okay, so we gotta beat a 14. That's pretty hard. We are gonna get to about 11. Yeah, so we gotta roll the die. Alright, that's a 3. That's not gonna quite beat it though. Yeah, we match, which is not good enough. As you can see, our sanity is starting to take a hit. So, a 12. That's a 10. We need a 3 at the very least. So let's roll. That's a 5. I'll take it. We live. These numbers are getting high. Oh, that might be the worst possible hand. Okay, so no amount of rolling is going to beat a 14. So I may as well take a puff. And let's see where this goes. Be a 13. That's not beating a 13. So that's a 9. We need to roll a 5 and a 6. So that's a 1/3 chance that we beat it. I think I'm taking a puff. I think 1/3 is too low. Doable. We just need to have literally not the worst hand ever. Okay. Alright, so we need to roll a 2 That's a 5 in 6 chance. So I think I take the sanity hit. Okay, we did it. But our brain is not forgiving us for this one. Let's go all from one side. Alright, we beat it. So I think we take a puff. Hope that we can slowly recover our sanity with some lucky hands. Oh no, the elevator's speeding up. Yeah, Scylla, I think that was right. This is a very pro-Spooky game. Okay, this is great. Gonna take a puff. Slowly recovering our sanity. One cigarette at a time. Our lungs may pay for it. Oh, a little girl vanished from the waiting room. 14. Those are so hard to beat. Literally the worst hand again. Alright, take another puff. Do your worst, ghost lady. Wait, who was that? This is getting pretty spooky for me, folks. It really is, Diop, right? Okay, so 9, I think that's pretty doable. I think I'm getting a pretty good sense of, like, the game now. Because I haven't seen a card that's higher than a 6. So let's try that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that makes sense. Which means to beat a 9, there's some probabilities I can work them out. But right now I'm too scared. Okay. Repeat. So yeah, we just need to roll on this. Even a 1 is good enough. Hours and hours of deliberation. Narrowed down suspects to one Travis Steele. And the blue lady himself. I really like that in the design, like her eyes are like exactly too far apart. So there's like a little bit of uncanny there. Good character design. Oh no, folks. Well, I can't roll. Let's see if I survive. Oh no. Well, rest in pieces. All right. So that was Sanity Check. If you want to find out the true ending, I would highly recommend playing the game yourself. Maybe you'll get lucky. maybe you'll be able to read the probabilities well enough to get all the way to the bottom of that basement. But yeah, no, that was excellent. The atmosphere was perfect. The story was engrossing. The art's like out of this world, right? And it's a really simple mechanic, and I think that's really important. With card games, it's so easy to get like in the weeds, and get like kind of complicated, right? With the mechanics. So I think you chose a simple mechanic, and that allowed the rest of the game to kind of shine through. And yeah, I really had a good time with this one. So that sanity check, the first place, the first place ranked game for Card Game Combat Jam 2024, and I think it's well deserved. But it's only one of many other games. So now that we're gonna stop the recording. We're gonna go into what I'm calling the after show, where we're just gonna free play a bunch of the other games and try them out. Oh, so it tells me that the little girl was shown twice. The first time I think you missed her. Totally fair. I mean, this is the kind of game that like really gets in your, gets in your head. I really hope this game gets indexed and like the horror community finds it. I think they're gonna enjoy this quite a bit. All right, so let's put up the banner and move into the after show. And let's bring the music back up. Let me make sure that the recording is done. Okay, the recording is complete. Yeah, it's as you're saying, like every game, like pretty amazing, and we're gonna check them out. So, the recording of this portion is complete. So now we're gonna move on to. Why does it say it's still recording? Crap. Let me just quickly check a thing. Okay. That should be done. Yeah, about an hour 30. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's launch into the other games on here. Or do folks want a bit of a break before we jump into that? Alright, so as Asila says, break's fine. So I think let's do a minute break again, and then we'll be back. Grab some coffee or whatever helps you. We looking forward to showing off the rest of the games that we're seeing in the jam. All right, everyone. How's chat doing? And not just chat, even folks that are just viewing. Hope you're doing okay. All right, let's start the show, the after show. So we're gonna try out the remaining games that were submitted to the jam. I think let's just go in rank order. So we'll do 6. There were 2 that were tied for 6, right? Then 8th place, 9th place, and 10th place. All right, folks seem to be doing fine. That's what I like to hear. Okay, let's bring the banner down. And then once I've confirmed that that's happened, we will start off with Steel and Soul by Tiap or Zhao, right? Or Joao, right? Please let me know which is the right pronunciation. And yeah, this looks like a pretty good game. I love the art for it. Okay, so Joao requested I play it on the browser, so we will do so. Yeah, Tiap. Okay, so yeah, this is Tiap's game, Steel and Soul. Got a lovely, like, western-y theme playing. Oh, yeah, we got a nice little, like, detection flashlight. Let's go for the tutorial. Attack and skill cards. Weapons and armor. Cool. Okay, we got strike, aim for the eyes, jab, and defend. And then we have oil that gains us health. Let's go bonus HP. Oh, where'd it go? Alright. Oh, hi, Mark. Alright, our name is Edgar. Okay, we got about 200 gold. Getting more gold does sound pretty right. I like the +1 draw. Monk business. Alright, so let me get a no-brainer. And a monk business. And equip those. Oh, I see. That replaces my gun. I think that'll be fine. And I think I'm out of money, so this is another shot. Okay, so this is the card shop. Fortunately, I spent all my money. Okay, so we got like a robot salesman and a ghost salesman. That's pretty cool. And what's this campfire out here? I'm gonna save the game. Okay, we're in the house. That looks pretty ghosty. Oh no. Tee up. I think this is the same bug, unfortunately. Well, let's give the so that was the browser version. Let's give the standalone version a try. How about that? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. This seems to be being caused by block generate. I know where in the code it is doing it. It's not finding like battle manager dot subject for when the block is generated. This didn't happen on your side, right? Yeah. So it might be a bug that's happening specific to me. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. I was liking the vibe. Okay. Let's make sure it's the most recent version. Just give me a moment to download it. Boot. Ignore that. Let's go to desktop. Jam files. Alright, just give me a second to have the download finish. It might be taking longer than usual because we're streaming. So yeah, tee up. Why don't you in chat talk about yeah, what was the process for making the game? How did you come up on the idea? And yeah, what are your sort of plans for it? Oh, okay. You couldn't get block per turn working. Should be fairly simple. I know that one person on the server ran into a bug with that. I fixed that for them. But like that bug fix should be in the new block generate. Alright, how's the download doing? Okay, almost done. Okay, we're extracting the files. Yeah, no worries, Diop. Okay, let's try this one more time. I hope it's okay for me to speedrun the dialogue a little bit. Let's just go in with what we have. Okay, we did it. Okay, Dr. Jekyll. I'm digging the music. Okay, so we got like enemy intents going up here, and then the states are going down here. That's pretty cool. Okay. See if we can get some damage on them. Okay, so they got like 83 health. 93. Ooh, they hit pretty hard. Okay, 18. Let's put weak on them. I was hoping they would change the number, but all good. Okay, invulnerable on them. Let's get some attacks going. They're blocking this turn, right? So I should be able to go on the aggressive. Oh, they have the... Okay, so they're dealing 4.5 damage to me. Huh, okay. Probably don't want to... I probably want to increase block. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's like 4.5. Got it. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Alright. Well, Doctor, I think I have your number. Okay, so 24 damage. That's a lot. We'll play the 3 cards I have in my hand. So I'm taking 18, unfortunately. Woof, that hurt. Can I take him out this turn? Oh, maybe I should have ordered that better. Well, next turn if I like draw like 2 attack cards, well, we might need... Okay, so we're getting 20 damage coming at us. And we need to be 21. Somehow I don't think that's happening. So I'm weak to them. Ooh, they got me down to 16. That's rough. Oh, 2 HP. I'm so close. Okay, so I need to deal 10 damage to them. Okay, I think I got this. Yeah. Oh no, he's turning into Mr. Hyde! I'm at 16 health. Chat, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Can I run? Yeah, let me try escaping. No, I can't escape. Well, it looks like we're wiping soon. no. Alright. Oh, that's clever. Wait, no! I'm stuck in an internal battle! I have 1 health! Please spare me. Okay, I think I'm caught in the loop. Okay, so yeah, tee up. This is pretty cool. I think that there might be like a loop in the battle processing. Oh wow! So Gelsius is saying like they could play like 30 cards in a turn with something like Overdrive. Let me try escaping again. Yeah, I think that's what my attempt to escape is probably what caused this loop to happen. So yeah, I mean, we got the base of like a pretty cool game. I really like what you've done with the ghost designs. The like alpha, like the hand drawn with the alpha at the bottom. That's really cool. Hey, it's Vice Teats. Vice Teats is here. Vice Teats, we're in the after show. We're playing the other games that didn't hit top 5. It turns out they're pretty cool. This is Steel and Soul by Tia. Unfortunately, I seem to be caught in an infinite loop of fighting Mr. Hyde. Okay, Tia, do you think this is a good spot to leave off? Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, Vice Teats. Unfortunately, some of the card games were a little bit too hard for me, but there's a really good variety there. Okay, so yeah. Well, Tia, thanks for submitting your game. It's really cool. Keep building on it, right? Yeah, again, I'm not sure what's happening with this particular bug, but the fact that like the standalone ran perfectly means that like, yeah, like it's probably something pretty minor. Okay, next up, we will play Mephisto's Gambit. This is a card game in Unity, and yeah, it has some pretty cool vibes. It also has like a lot of lore. So let me. Okay, so yeah, in the distant future, humanity is woven into technology. Faith has taken a new form, right? And yeah, we take on the role of Mephistopheles, trying to take on the machine church. Okay, yeah. So, left to select a card, deselect it, and then when we click on the player on the enemy, we use it. And then, yeah, watch your energy, and you can click end turn. Yeah. So yeah, this has really kind of cool pixel art. It doesn't say what the enemies will do, but I know that they're gonna hit for a certain amount. So I'm gonna deal some damage to the enemy and kind of block. Okay, I think we could take out one enemy. Okay, so we have like a status effect on us, so I think that takes our energy down. Oh, no, I think we started 3 energy. Maybe it's like a dot. Okay, so we take 2 damage if you have that shock status. I do find the victory theme a little hilarious. Okay, so we got some like bleed, we got shock. I don't really know what these do, but I like the idea of 12 plus bleed, so I'm gonna take the unicorn. Okay, well, we can use the unicorn, or we can take this one out. I think we take this one out. Having less enemies to deal with is always better. Is it too loud, Asila? Okay. Alright, let's try Medusa. Yeah, the text sound was a little bit loud. But yeah, it's sort of chilled out. Yeah, we're just Mephistopheles, just beating up robo priests, as you do. So we sort of have a bleed strategy going on. Maybe like leaning into it will be good. I don't know how we're bleeding the robots, but you know, I'll believe it. They are like human plus robot, right? So like maybe it's a cyborg situation. Okay. We could probably take this one out and add some block. We can do 7 to both. It's not bad. And we also gain block as a result of that. It's a little bit wasteful, but I think that might be okay. Okay, they didn't attack us this turn. And luckily we saved block. So we're in a pretty good spot. Okay, so let's try stacking bleed and see what happens. Okay. Well, so we already have a bunch of bleed. I don't know if we need more necessarily. Let's get some block. Oh, it's Robopope. This is very similar to the ending of Assassin's Creed 2. We have like burn on us. But yeah, I think the bleed strategy is working. Both of us are losing health, but he's losing health a little bit faster. So I think that might be working in favor. We might be able to get there this turn. Ooh, so close. Alright. Well. And we did it! Mephistopheles overthrew the Robo Church. So yeah, that's Mephisto's Gambit. I mean, yeah, it's a really nice looking and like card game. I like the atmosphere a bunch. I think there's definitely some UI things that could be improved, but overall, I had a good time with it. This is by Sarish Thaman. So yeah, thank you for your submission. All right, so those are the two at 6th place. Let's try Sulfur Crystal. So I have the copy of it. This is Gelsius's game. Yeah, I think let's do Sulfur Crystal and then we'll do Staction. Sulfur Crystal. Okay. So much pain. Why? One thing I like about our theme is that like everybody got like pretty existential with it, which I think is quite good. So I think that's us. We're Ghost. And we find ourselves in a factory. Okay. So now we are both the robot and the ghost. Well, Reiko, the good news is that we'll be playing your game pretty soon. So glad you could join us. All right, there's one that looks a lot like us. Ah, this is so cool. Okay, let's try putting up a shield and punch. And let's dodge. Okay, punch. Hope I hit. I did it. Alright, seeing some glowing things here. Got a medicinal dose. Bullet. Those are a little bit out of my range. Okay, this is 25 health. Looks a little bit tougher. Okay, they do about 5 damage. So long as I have enough MP, I should be fine. Yeah, Valgio is great. I like that multiple games get like a diegetic UI. Those are always a lot of fun. Okay, I mean, we're getting there. Hanging in there. They have gotten very dodgy. Nice. Okay, we're going around absorbing robot souls. Let's use that little scrap box. Okay, we're up to 15 scrap. Maybe we can get a piece of equipment. So we got a laser arm, a basic arm, which is a little bit better than the broken arm. Does a laser arm require like ammo? A cannon arm. I mean, let's try it, right? I got 2 arms. I'm pretty sure about it. It seems, Gelsius, I cannot equip the laser arm. Let me try optimizing. Nope. That's unfortunate. Maybe there's like a requirement or something. Okay, you can put a power card in it. Okay, so this arm is not equipable for now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll grab another arm. Pretty soon, it looks like. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. Our soul is getting health. Getting some bullets. Soul fragment. Nothing. Let's see what's here. Like a power orb. I think we want a repair kit. So let's yep. And then what's this? Okay, we can recover health by draining electronics. Okay, that's quite nice. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so we have 2 paths. One path has 3 enemies, and one has 1. So I think I'll go up against the 1. I know how to deal with you. Maybe it's okay to not be like shield. Like, who knows when I can restore MP again, right? Oh, hell yeah. We love to get multiple scrap boxes. Okay, let's see. First, let's check the road. Okay, we're getting a lot of the medicinal doses. I like how it rolls twice and I find nothing. Okay, so we got a heavy arm, we got some armor, and we got a bag. What's the bag do? Let's try this heavy arm. Okay, my agility goes down, but my attack goes up. Should I equip both arms, or just the one? I want my attack to go up. Okay, so this can be augmented, right? So let me take that power card out and put it on this. Okay, I could have augmented the broken arm as well. Oh, that's my bad. How much scrap do we have? Like 5? I don't think 5 buys us anything. Yeah, I'm just like slightly out of range. Okay, let's try taking on these. Are we feeling confident enough? Okay, so we got heavy punch. And that costs 1 AP. We got 2 of them. That's pretty nice. Alright, let's do it. Okay, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh no. Okay. Let's see if we can get it. We did not. Okay, we're dead, folks. So the robots drag us, put us on a destructor, and we're back down here again. Okay, alright, yeah, no, I'm seeing it, right? I'm seeing the sort of roguelike kind of structure that's there. And so you get different parts. I assume I don't get to keep my parts. No, so I gotta find new ones. each time. Okay, this is pretty cool. Celsius, well done. Yeah. Are you going to continue developing this? Well, when you get back in chat, let me know. Okay. All right, folks, still here? Let me check if the stream is still live. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. You'll be keeping up with it. Okay, yeah. Seems like folks are still here. All right, that's good. So let me queue up our next game. Our next game is Staction by Lost 22 Cats. Okay, let me take off the banner. Okay, so yeah, this is Staction. It's made in Unity. Yeah, we got like a Pokemon style kind of setup. We can do a couple of attacks, or we can use these cards, and these cards are sort of paired buffs and debuffs, which I think is kind of cool. These are randomized at the start of each battle. Okay, so my speed is increased, but my attacks have a chance to miss. And deal additional shock damage. I have a chance of dealing double damage, but I take damage every turn. And I take less damage, but my speed is decreased. Okay, let's try the double damage. Okay, and then yeah, we have 3 moves. We have a move that deals ice Kyro damage. We can skip the enemy turn, or we can force the enemy to hit themselves. Okay. So Frostbite. Okay, and the enemy can also play cards. And so again, every card is like this paired like debuff, buff kind of thing. Okay. Dealing Frostbite. Aha! Okay, all right. My enemy seems to be destroying themselves using their own cards. Okay, Frostbite deals 13. Opponent used Frighten. I think I'm winning this. Do I need to use another card? So there's one that deals additional poison damage, but I don't have any like poison moves. I don't know if like they are poison element or if they're weak to poison. That bit's a little bit unclear. There's one that deals shock damage. Speed, I think I've been good on, but maybe it might be worth doing more speed. Please do not take that out of context. Okay, so they're using the scratch attack. But for the most part, like their debuff is actually like doing a ton of work. Oh no, I dealt 0 damage. Why? Well, I think it might be because of my debuff. Okay, 13, -6. They use electrocute. 18 damage. Alright, well, technically they should be dead. Okay, so that's action. I think this paired buff debuff thing is extremely cool. And the fact that like it's generated randomly each time we play the game, that's really neat. And like using it in this Pokemon context, I think is also like a really interesting kind of take. But yeah, I think that like they may have run out of time, right, to kind of like kind of set this up. So I don't know if they're in chat or they watch the VOD. I left them a message, be like, hey, you've got something really cool. Please continue to work on it. It could be really neat. Right, that's action. There's also not a quit button, unfortunately. Okay, so with that, I believe we have cleared all of the games. Oh no. Sorry, I think a fuse exploded in my house. All right, we're safe. All right, so the last game for the after show will be Reiko's game, Spirit in Circuitry, or Spirit in the Circuitry. Took a little bit for Reiko to get like a working build of it, but I think what's there is pretty cool. So let's check it out. Okay, we got a prologue. Ooh, error 666. Damn. His visuals are really nice. Big like Pokemon kind of like feeling. Oh wow, this character seems pretty cold. Oh, hey, it's the robot from before. We have a ghost check, robot check. Okay. Oh, all right. Hey, hey. Reiko, I gotta ask. There wouldn't happen to be NSFW content in this game by any chance, would there? If so, I may have to stop recording the stream. Please let me know, otherwise I will get get in a lot of trouble with Isaiah. Rico, are we good to go? I just want to be careful, right? Uh, because I think I am not allowed to stream NSFW content on the MythAtelier official channel. All right. Once I have the confirmation from Reiko, we'll see what to do. Okay. All right. In that case, I'll continue. Okay. Reiko, you're missing an image. This is fixable. Give me a second. I might be able to fix this. So let's grab the build version of your game and include that. Nope. I was not able to extract it either. Yeah, no worries. Reiko, would you be able to include that intern sheet? That's really all you need to include for that bug to be resolved. Again, if I could, if I had the wait, so there's a new version. Okay, let me download that. Maybe the new version has it fixed. Yep. Yeah, I think Gelsius, I think Reiko was trying to get down to like under 1,000 files, because that's sort of a soft limit that itch has, unless you request kind of for more. Okay, so the game is downloaded. Oh, that's really small. Nope, I'm not able to extract it again. Damn. Okay. I think that's about as far as we can go. No, Reiko, you should never use that. Oh no, don't use the default RPG Maker one. It just so the problem with that is that any files that are referenced in code by directory, it doesn't mark as like don't remove, right? So unless like you're using image/resources, right? It like it removes it, right? Like anything, right? Okay, well that's unfortunate. Let's yeah, let's figure out some way of getting to play your game. I think it's kind of unfortunate that we've not been able to. Okay, all right. Well, again, don't take that as negative. I think if you need some help on your project, like let me know, right? I might be able to help get it to like where like it's like stable enough to run. But if you're like, no, I just want to be done with this, right? Because yeah, like it was a jam game, it didn't quite work out. That's fine too. It did look pretty interesting. Like I like the story. I like how the robots are characterized, right? I think a lot of us fell into the trap of making very friendly robots, right? But I think you did a pretty good job of characterizing them as like robot, right? Mhm. No, Reiko, it's okay. It's totally fine. Um, Let me know if you need somebody to take a look at your project, right? And see if like there's things that we can do to get it working on itch. Um, yeah, yeah. No, that's totally fine. Unfortunately, it seems that I'm not able to unpack it. But maybe somebody else can, right? Maybe we ran into this issue with Steel and Soul as well. Is that like maybe my computer is just like not able to like do a couple of these things. Yeah, it's a really like it's kind of a trap of an option. I feel. Um, so I really hope that GG like takes into account that like hey this doesn't really account for plugins and manages to make fixes to it. Um, there's there's a lot of things that need to be fixed about RPG Maker. Um, okay, so and with that, we bring the after show to sort of a conclusion. Um, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for taking the time. Like 2 weeks, right, is a lot of time to spend on your games, right? And especially using our tools, right, and like making something really cool with it. I had a blast playing through all of your games. Um, so I hope some of you keep working on it, and if not, like I hope that you've like learned something that you can take onto your main project in one way or another. So yeah, I think that'll be me. It's getting well. It's not getting late on my end. It's getting early. But I hope you all had a nice time watching the games. I know I'm not like the best. I'm not Markiplier, unfortunately, but I hope it was entertaining. Yeah, definitely. Isilla says amazing games. That's very true. All of you like give yourself a round of applause, right? Uh, this like I fully exploded. I fully expected the jam to explode in my face, right? But you all proved me wrong, and I'm so glad that you did. I had such a great time, right? Like setting up the jam, seeing what all of you came up with. You all also like helped expose like a bunch of bugs that we were able to fix for CGC, and yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. And I hope we will see you in the spring because you all have convinced me to bring this back as a twice a year thing. So spring 2025. We've not set what month it'll be, but it'll be soon, right? I just need to figure out like what time in between the two sales, right? We need to kind of host it. So yeah, thank you everybody for your participation. This was a blast, and I look forward to seeing you next year for the jam. I look forward to seeing you on the server much sooner, hopefully. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, Isaiah missed a good one. It's unfortunate, but I'll be sure to send him the VOD. I think. When we were ranking the games, the two of us played them, right? And like we compared notes, right? And yeah, yeah. No, thank you so much for coming, right? Like the stream's only made by like two people, right? Like or two parties, right? So you gotta have like somebody casting, but you also gotta have somebody watching. And thank you so much for making this a really positive experience for me. I mean, Reiko, like somebody's got to break the bugs, right? Uh, right? No, it's all good. Again, get in touch with me if you want to like fix up the game, um, and yeah, I'll do what I can to help you all out, and I hope we can make some cool stuff. It only goes up from here, in my opinion. All right, take care, everyone. I'm going to be closing out the stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for being a wonderful audience, or wonderful participants. Right? You're not just an audience. You're so much more than that. All right, take care. Signing off.